day, another statue. Don't hate me, cause I'm beautiful. Beautiful like Celestine here, the living saint. She is the third Warhammer 1/6 scale statue by Weta Workshop. Titus, Abaddon the Spoiler, and then now, behold, Celestine, the living saint. I think it's Celestine. If I'm pronouncing this wrong, Warhammer gals and guys, rip me apart to say this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Which a lot of times I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know that I love this line. And what I'm talking about is Titus. Behold, beautiful Titus. And I'm already cheating. I already have her already unboxed, which I will show you real quick. Beautiful detail. We had her here for StatueCon this year. It's still this year in August. We had the prototype. Thank you, Weta Workshop, for sending us the prototype. Lots of beautiful coverage on it. And but now this is the production, and I'm gonna open it up for you. She's over there. And web 2, behold, the living saint here. Warhammer is something that I'm telling you, I got into pretty quickly. I didn't know anything about it. I know a lot of it now because of lore and everything else, but it is, I understand why it's been around so long and why people love it so much. So let's start with herself. The portrait is absolutely beautiful like it was before. The differences, is between this and the prototype that we had, or sample. It's more of a sample, it's not a prototype. It's bad wording on my part. Is that a lot of these parts are now resin instead of plastic, and they fit way nicer. Like the tubes around her. These are all magnetized. There's a tube here, tube right there under her wing, right there. They all flush very nicely with nice magnets. Well, the sample, it's a little tough to kind of go around, but it still worked. It was beautiful. This thing is absolutely gorgeous too. Or I don't know, these are devotions, relics, scrolls. It's the reason why she's gonna whoop your behind. I'm sure it's all written on this paper of how many times you can beat your stinking behind. So the skulls, the candles, the base is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just like, you know what, I don't think we did an unboxing video for the sample. So the chain here with the, I guess the essence in there or whatever, that's plasticky. It feels plasticky. It is. It's good for the shipping. If not, probably snap in two. But it goes in there a couple pegs very nicely. It looks like rust. Looks like a chain. Absolutely beautiful. She's heavy. Her armor is absolutely gorgeous. The sword is heavy. It feels like metal, but I don't think it is metal. I think it's some kind of resin. The roses, I don't know what the symbolic meaning of that is, but I'm sure there is in lore. The doves, the birds, I don't know, it's a dove to me. It could be a seagull, but it's a dove, I'm sure it's a dove. They're beautiful. They kind of hold on to their magnets are fine. Everything fits well. Cool thing about this statue is, starting right about, let's see, here, there's like a seam line here. The seam line looks like construction, so it's okay. But starting from here all the way into the base and her attached right between these two pieces is a big metal rod that goes right through here for support. That is insane. That is just, here's a metal rod, because that metal rod is going to support her and the floating effect she has. Let's see if I can kind of show you that. Yeah, she has a floating effect. There is no peg on that robe or anything. She is floating on a rod somewhere in there. Sorry, I can't really focus on that. I'm gonna give you some shots from behind too. It's absolutely beautiful. Give a little bit of close-ups here of the candles again and the skulls, and man, it's just absolutely gorgeous. The detail in here is ridiculous. The skulls and looks like catacombs. Very beautiful. Back there is some stained glass broken through. I mean, she's coming. She's coming to take your booty. She's gonna take that booty. But anyways, let's look at the back of it. Look at this. Beautiful. Rusty. Old, worn down. The screws need to be changed, but they're not because it's just rusty and water and gorgeousness. And the base is pretty heavy. I think, yeah, the base to her is pretty heavy. Here's some more of the base behind it. And let's look at the back of her too, because there's a lot of detail to it. Here's the stained glass coming through. You can see how the little seams come in like this a little bit here. It's fine. It's fine for me, but people who don't like seams, just be aware that you're going to see that a little bit. Okay. So, and then behind her is just a skull. I'm sure it's from like her ex-husband or something. Pretty upset with him. It's attached to her, very nice. The wings are absolutely gorgeous. They peg in pretty easy at different angles too, except if you do it at a different angle, that again, that hose there won't fit properly. But she's coming. Yep, there she is. And she's pretty big, as you can tell. Here's Abaddon, the spoiler right here. Give you a look at that one. And then next to, there's this one. So yeah, body-wise, he's way bigger than her, of course. But I think she's human, right? Like just like a human. Not like a marine or anything, of course. She doesn't have that. But anyways, she's way smaller because she's a 1/6, but she's taller. She's a pretty tall piece. I'm gonna put her pretty high, but it gives you a nice presence. And I do like that glowing effect here on the sword. I didn't even realize that either. But there you have it. I have one extra one of these. I could get you a couple more. Just message us anywhere, email, Facebook, if you find us, whatever. Anyways, enjoy the video. If you have questions, let me know. If you don't, have a great Christmas. This is December, so Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, anything else. I don't care. Enjoy it. Be healthy. Be at peace. See ya.